Ladies and gentlemen, that's another Anime Vanguard video. And today, after their Vanguard, after quite a while to be honest, I have both the quote unquote, I say quote unquote because, well, we view them. You can't really tell, but the Gojo and the Sukuna, I finally got their familiars. That being Sukuna's finger and Gojo's glasses. I can't really like showcase them. Maybe I was thinking about showcasing them whenever like they actually got their thing fixed, had their models changed, which I think they are doing eventually. But it's been a while since they stated that they were going to. I just didn't know when. I got it today. I finally bit these quests, which this one we're doing for every single one. If they keep going like this, because I have not done the Golden King or Gilgamesh's. I still haven't. And the Tengen's one, which looking at the tier list, looking at the tier list, if it's going like normal or like from like left to right, basically, like first one left is like the strongest and then going down. Broly is somehow like the top meta, sure, and then Sukuna is apparently better than Kaguya, which is like the only main reason which I actually got him. And then Gojo's still in meta, upper meta tier, same as Tengen actually. Tengen's actually better, but Gilgamesh is in meta tier, which is the only one with a Vanguard familiar that is only in meta, not upper meta. So kind of did good with him. I'm gonna be honest. I only really cared for Sukuna because he's he's a buffer. But seeing I have a good amount of rerolls after saving up a whole bunch, I'll do the first rainbow trait just to be kind to these. Okay. Now, this Gojo was been kind of annoying last time. I actually have some pity saved on him. Yeah, 250. Actually, I went pretty far on him when he first came out. I'll be honest. All right, look. Their damage is gonna suck. I do not care. I actually been in some work with these guys. How I really did it, got their stuff. I just did the Odyssey event. Was the easiest one. That's why I have a Tengen and a Saber for the Gilgamesh event. Ooh, I can do this. I'll do that in a minute. I could definitely get the reroll. I can get the rerolls back. Yes, we're gonna go. This is gonna be like testing like everything. I'm gonna bring them on a different team, of course. Go teams. I gotta put them on this team. Oh gosh, there. I'll just cut back to when I get there. All right, starting off, let's just get this out of the way. We're gonna do Gojo first. The only reason Gojo actually has like an outline or anything is because his Santa Claus stuff. So everything's the same. His damage went up considerably, and that's from the familiar. So the familiar is going to increase his damage by 250%. That's why here it only shows 2.8k. Now it's 11,000. Not bad with a only a solar, to be honest. Obviously this is back when passives had just basic plus 20% damage and minus SPA. Immune to all status effects. Now this is what made him meta, like insanely meta, and 0.1% for each wave that passed damage wise. His total cost is only 84. So if you had a Monarch, he'd be insane just for the fact that, well, let's be honest here. I mean, shoot. I'm just building them up actually. Hold Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have... Hold on. Restart. Restart. Might have messed up there. If you had him... Yeah, I was about to say, if you had a Monarch, he'd be pretty busted. Seeing how he's already get this much damage increase. But also, whenever someone leaves his range, I don't know if we're gonna see that for a minute. Let's just let's select an enemy. I'm gonna do someone that can't. I mean, it doesn't really matter who stuns. Let's just do like 7/7 on the him. That better be enough. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be enough. It's gonna be way more enough, actually. Uh-oh. We actually start upgrading here. So we already know these attacks. Blue, then red. And then next is combine them to make purple. His attacks are still so clean. But once he leaves his range, he should do like a hollow purple. Let's see. When an enemy leaves his range, activates Void. So his like basically his ultimate move for 2 seconds and fires attack 3. So like this attack on that enemy, 20-second cooldown. So he's gonna do it. So he left. So he did the attack. Oh, he did a big one. All right. It's pretty sweet. Don't worry about Sid there. He's just going to take care of the boss. So yeah, even with someone leaving his range, I mean, he's going to do a lot more damage. And damage boost from Void stays active for 30 seconds after activation. So, 150,000 with only solar, by the way. Every 10 seconds, which makes it, I guess, fair. But if we do Void, 218,000. And let's just skip some waves here, which is also kind of building up his stuff. We're just gonna get some more kills going on here. Because remember, each kill lowers his SPA down to like 10%. I might have skipped like a ton of waves by accident. Oops. That's insane. That's some pretty high damage. The SPA Gojo was pretty slow back in the day, so that's fair. But also, Solar was also pretty good just for his Void activation, stopping everyone for 10 seconds. Because I mean, that's what I was gonna try to. Well, I think I was trying to just go for Monarch because I haven't gotten one until then. So that's the Gojo with his glasses. Pretty strong, to be honest. Now Sukuna, he's obviously better if we're going off the tier list wise. And I think I know why. So let's place him down. So starting off, he's already I think he's starting out a little better. Yeah, he's definitely. Actually, no, he has slightly less DPS. We're gonna compare them. Don't worry about his model. It doesn't really matter. So his is a 200% damage and a 30% range increase. This unit applies cleave to every attack. So before, I think it only upgrade 9. Before upgrade 9, inflicts bleed. This unit damage and applies cleave, making them take 20% more damage. So I think at upgrade 9 he lost the cleave. I think that's why they had that. Anytime a unit first inflicts cleave to an enemy, this immediately follows up with attack 2. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a second. Let's just do a 10. I don't know. I gotta pick someone that doesn't like stun there. If he attacks, he does it. Yes, he does his second attack, which is full AoE. I remember him. Well, I never actually had him because I just recently just made him. He's already getting full AoE so quick as well. And also, I didn't even add this part, which is the main reason why I wanted him. Buffs all cursed units by 30%. Now, cursed units. It's here. Just not a filter, but there ain't many like cursed units. There's Dark Mage. I guess Rem. But not too many ones that actually have. I guess there's also Dark Saber, but I don't have many worked on. But if you have, I don't know, Kaguya here, she does get the buff, so she is being boosted by Sukuna. It's pretty nice. And also, I think she can buff him at some point. I think no, right? Because these don't allow with it. But still, it's kind of the reason why I got him, for that reason. Let's see. Next attack is a line. This is actually my first time actually using him and his attacks. 40,000 every 5.5. Let's see. Upgrade 8 when he gets Sinister Sanctum. Basically, his nuke doing 30% of this of the attack. Cleaves enemies upon hit. Damage 1% for each kill, up to 30%. And then we've ended off 103,000 every 5.9 seconds. And if we do, let's just skip a couple of waves here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, probably should have done that a little earlier. Ooh. Oh well. And also, so originally he only had the curse, but now he has curse and fire. He had that at the beginning of the game, but still, Kaguya doesn't seem to get it, which is unfortunate, but I guess that's fair. Now let's compare. So they both have 3 placements for me. And if we max Gojo out and use this, his damage is 20,000. Of course, it can get slightly lower after killing a couple of enemies. So they're both roughly the same, actually. Gojo being a slightly more attack. But I think with the, oh, but that's with the affinity. So how long does the infinity buff last for? Because it's an extra 30 seconds. Oh, so basically it lasts to like 20 seconds till the timer's off. That's pretty fast. I mean, his is like 3 times longer. You also need to kill a couple more enemies to get it. I mean, Gojo, I can just do this and he gets more damage. I mean, look, this is not any way the proper showcase. If it were, they would have Monarch, but I'm not a whale, and I know I have a lot of rerolls, but like the 1-year anniversary is coming up, and I gotta, if they're bringing 14 characters from what I've heard, 14. I'm not sure about a Monarch, but 14 characters, I gotta be ready for at least like 1 or 2 of them. I mean, I've heard some things are lies, like Vanguards. I think they say that they're not going to be any Vanguard units, and other people saying they are. I don't know, but apparently they're talking about Doom and like the Hollow Knight, and it's like, I guess I gotta be prepared for that. But this is the questionable Gojo, and the DMCA Sukuna. This is the worst on the showcase, though, I'm gonna be honest. However, I didn't know any other time to. So this is just the best we're gonna do here. Oh, I did not need to combine that. Okay. But all right, with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. Good luck on getting these. It should be pretty easy. It's just time consuming. It takes 10 days in total. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next Roblox video. Peace.